Hey, what is up here, guys? James Cool here, and it's been a while since I went over a DBD update, mainly because the game hasn't resonated with me lately. But I wanted to go over this really fast since this update is probably the most controversial one. So, things I don't like. Currently, when Killer is trying to, just play the game normally and trying to get to 6 hooks on someone so they can actually remove someone from the game without getting punished, you can kinda, if you've not been hooked, if you play really stealthy, the Killer is either forced to eat the penalty or can't do anything until, like, a couple of gens are left, which is really stupid. They should probably lower that to 5 or 4 hooks. The reason I don't want, hopefully they do 5, is because if you do 4 hooks, you can just hook 2 people to death hook and then kill one of them, which is really lame. I'm hoping that's not how that goes. I think 5 hooks and maybe you kind of buff the rewards that the Killer gets slightly. Again, the whole point is to make it to where one person isn't waiting in the lobby for 50 minutes while their friends play out a 3v1. I think that's just really boring. I hate 3v1s, and again, it's the best way to win games. If you ever want to win a Dead by Daylight, at least up until this point, I don't know currently, we have to see where the changes go. The best way is always just to tunnel someone out. It's why people do it in win streaks and have done it for years. It's really stupid. Lastly, the last thing that I have an issue with is the anti-slugging, which go figure. The only issue I have with it is that you can't abuse it in a survive with friends. All they would realistically need to do is give it the same treatment as the anti-tunnel update. The anti-camping meter. If someone's close by, have it slow down. Just never have it come to a complete stop. So if a person is nearby, it slows down a little bit. If 2 people are nearby, it slows down a lot more. To where, by 3 minutes, they're only getting up. That way, if they get down 4 more times, they're going to bleed out. That way, you can't just endlessly abuse it. Someone needs to go work on a gen, or they're just going to bleed out, and it's going to be a huge waste of time. Excuse me. So, that's, the only 2 issues I personally have with it. I'm going to be honest, I don't see the big issue. I was able to play Killer just fine. I know the PTB doesn't have matchmaking. But let's be honest here, matchmaking in the real game doesn't exist either. Because it is so easy to get the high MMR, it's actually mind-numbing. So I'm going to be real with you, Chief. All the people doom posting saying they're going to quit DBD if this goes live, I just don't understand how you have this big of an issue with it. Because it is just such a nothing update. They're changing the game to where more people will actually want to try and continue playing the game instead of getting fucking frustrated that for the 5th game in a row they've been tunneled out by a Killer who has quadrupled their hours. That's the issue. DBD does not have good new player retention at all, and this is to help alleviate it. What DBD players don't understand is they are the minority with the higher hours. The higher hours you have, the more of the minority you're in. You literally have the new players who start out and try to play the game but instantly get pissed off. And then you have the old players who have been with the game forever, like me and other people. And eventually, something happens to where they drop off. I mean, I had a buddy quit because Hug Tech got removed, which was stupid because Blight should never have been able to Hug Tech. So that's what they're trying to do, and that is very commendable to an extent. It doesn't mean that I have to agree with everything, and I don't think the update is fully thought out yet, but I still think it's a push in the right direction, and people are just literally burning everything to the ground. How dare they? Ah! I ain't playing Killer, you've killed the game, yada yada yada. And it's so weird, because again, you can play Killer just fine still. You can still kill people. I think it's even more intuitive because, again, it's not as easy as just tunneling someone out as soon as you can if you want to win the game. That's why I originally have put the game down, is because I wasn't having fun with Killer winning. So I tried playing Killer in a funny, goofy-ah way, and then eventually that gets boring, and then you still get, you still will get toxic pieces of shit no matter what you do. So after that, I played Survivor, and oh my god, Survivor is just fucking miserable right now. But, we just need tutorials to teach people how to play Survivor better. Come on, guys. I'm not kidding. That is what people are saying. We wouldn't need this update if we had better Survivor tutorials. Come on, guys. It's so stupid. It's not that Survivor players are bad. You have just put way too much. You just take the game way too fucking seriously. It's not that deep, dog. With that being said, that's just where I'm gonna end this video. It's just more. I guess this isn't more of me discussing the update. It's just more of me like so confused at how people are taking this update the way they are. It's just panic. People are panicking, and I understand that at least, but I've seen worse updates. Oh my god, the Twins update was 30 times worse. I've been here for the dreaded, like, change to where if you flashlight saved a killer at all during their animation, they instantly drop the survivor. After the whole animation plays out, that was reverted in 2 days. So, it's always been funny to me, personally. This actually feels like they're trying to do good with the system, and people are, like, just firing it. I hope they don't revert the systems. I hope they stay in the game. Because something that Survivor players have been told time and time again is, just learn the counterplay, idiot. Who cares if Kaneki can kidnap you and can go across the map in 2 seconds? You should have just, I don't know, should have just not been hit by the auto grab attack behind the wall, dumbass, you know? So I'm just saying, it's really funny. And again, I do play Killer. I've played Killer for forever. I mean, I have Legacy 1. That's my biggest accomplishment. I've gotten so bored of DBD. It's so oh, I prestiged him, I guess. Oh no, that's so weird. Anyway, I played fucking Trapper perkless for a while because I was so bored and I was still winning games. So I just started letting people out, and that definitely tanked my stuff on Trapper. But at that point, I just couldn't have fun anymore. Ever since that day, I've just gotten so bored with DVD because, oh my god. Of course, if I was to go back now, I'm going to struggle a lot, but that's still so funny to me. Sorry, little side tangent. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of the day. Stay safe, but goodbye.